Hi, it's Jen from Not So Mystical Tarot with your reading for Sun, Moon, or Rising sign of Pisces for the first half of April 2019. You can find me on Instagram at Not So Mystical Tarot or notsomysticaltarot.com. Everything is in the description below. If you would like a personal reading, I do those only through my website, so feel free to zip through the website and book one with me there. I would like to say thank you to everyone who has booked readings and given me feedback on their readings. I really appreciate the trust that you place in me and that you would have me read for you. Just an honor. Thanks so much. Let's just get one more card for Pisces and let's get started. Pisces, I feel like you have just been beat up lately. I almost think we had this card last time, the Tower. Did we have this last time? Or something close to it, but a lot of trauma. I think this is in the past though. This is over and done. And I think it's up to you to make that decision that it is over and done. This happened. This Tower moment came and happened. And it has been nothing but upsetting for you ever since it showed up. But it needed to happen. Sometimes the universe forces us to see things that we don't want to see. We kind of turn a blind eye to them, and then we have a Tower moment like this. So it isn't necessarily bad, but it is like, okay, you have to deal with this now. Now I'm going to make it blow up in your face, so you have no choice but to deal with it. What's really nice is you have the Emperor. I have that heavy feeling. Oh, so sorry, but like, I feel like I can barely breathe. You have the Emperor, and the Emperor is like, he's the king. He owns all the land. He is in charge of everything. He's revered. So I think what this is saying is, yes, you've had this horrible Tower moment. You've had this terrible thing happen. It's now time to get a grip. Like, it's time to get a hold of yourself. The Emperor would never allow something like this Tower moment to ruin his entire life. Yes, it might cause him to be upset. He might have to deal with some certain things, but he's not going to let this skew his entire life or ruin his kingdom. It's like, okay, this happened, but now I have had my time and I was upset, but now I need to get back to the business of running this country because, I have a whole land that I'm in charge of, and I can't let some kind of emotional drama, trauma, or upset ruin that. I have other things I'm responsible for. And I think that's what that's saying is like, okay, the Tower moment has happened. It's time to move on. It's time to move on. And now the next card we have is the Four of Wands. And this is about harmony, building a beautiful foundation. And I think I keep hearing create happiness. I think that you've had this Tower moment and it was hugely upsetting. And I think it took a lot of your happiness. And now with this Emperor saying kind of, it's time to get a grip. It's also time to create some happiness. And you have the ability to do this. This is not something that you need someone to do for you. It's almost that thing like we have a choice to be happy. If you want to be happy, then you need to be happy. And it's about creating a foundation, a beautiful harmony. But this is on you to do this. The other parties involved are not going to do it. It's on you. So if you want harmony and you want happiness, you've got to be the bigger person. You've got to be the bigger person. You've got to be the one to create that. And I'm not saying that that's going to be easy, but that's who you are. And then you have the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is like, this rushing of emotion. You have the ability to kind of like bolster up all this emotion, kind of take a deep breath and go, okay, I'm gonna handle this situation once and for all. I'm gonna fix what's going on. I'm gonna give people an opportunity to kind of come clean. Could take that rush of water and kind of come clean. Here's your opportunity. Yes, I know what happened. We know who's at fault. We're going to rise above this, be the bigger people, and we're going to handle our business. Let's strive for some harmony here. Let's build a new foundation. And this reminds me of the sun so much, this brand new day. But this is harmony, but it's in a new way. It's time to build a new foundation. Now, clarifying cards. This is no surprise. The Tower and the Emperor, right? This happened. It was upsetting. It destroyed things. But now the Emperor, it's time to take your control back. Well, the card that clarifies that is the Moon. Very watery, very Pisces oriented. And the Moon, things are not always the way that they seem. And that's very possible with this Tower moment. And I think there was a sense of feeling, I want to say lost. Keep hearing the word lost. And with the Moon too, it's kind of like, I think that as the Emperor, maybe you feel like you lost your path a little way, like you lost a little bit of a control on what you had going on. But now the Tower moment has passed. The sun has come up with this brand new, beautiful harmony, this beautiful day, and it's time to move on from that. It's time to let it go. That was what it was. It looked a certain way at a certain time, and now it looks different, and I'm so glad that it does. You have the Emperor with the Four of Wands, rising above, deciding to build a new foundation, choosing to create happiness. And underneath that, you have the Ace of Cups, gift from the universe. Aces often are a gift from the universe, and this is an emotional gift. This is your emotional healing. This is you allowing yourself to be open to heal whatever it is that's gone on and create this new foundation. This is allowing you to be open to choose to create harmony, to choose to create happiness, because you have this Ace of Cups that says, all right, fine. Okay, here's your gift. It's time to open yourself back up and get ready to create this new happy, choose this new happy, whatever that looks like for you. And it may not look the way that it did before this Tower moment. There's a good chance it doesn't look the way that it did before this Tower moment. I still have that, like, there's a huge emphasis on you being the bigger person. Huge emphasis on you being the bigger person to create this harmony. Now, the Four of Wands, creating the harmony, choosing happy. I keep hearing choose happy. You choose happy. And it's about you. It's not on you, but it's about you making that choice. Then you have the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Cups, which is that huge rush of emotion. It's like I said, taking that deep breath and going, all right, I'm just going to go for it. You're just going to jump right in. And the clarifying card you have is the Ace of Pentacles, which is another gift from the universe. So you have these two gifts from the universe. One, opening yourself up emotionally, and then here you have a practical, hands-on. This is not going to be something you can just do in your head. You may have to go to these people. You may have to physically. This is something that you can tangibly put your hands on. You may have to. Maybe you have to go over and bring not a gift so much as like maybe you get together for dinner and you come over and you kind of bring a dish to pass. You bring a plant. This to me is this gift of like, here, this is proof that I love you still, but I have to show you with something tangible that I can put my hands on. So in creating that new opening and choosing that happy, there's going to be some point of like, here, even if it's very difficult, I feel like that's not going to be easy for you to do, but it will make the bridge that you need to make to create that happy, to choose that new foundation, that new harmony. You coming with that gift, even if you feel like the other person should be doing it, you come with the gift. You are going to create that foundation. You're going to create the happy. I would really like to know what you have going on and why this is saying all this. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate you. Talk to you soon.